All right, what it do, everybody? Welcome back to Rich Chill and Play. Welcome back to the Cleveland Browns franchise. And we just came off a terrible loss with the Ravens. Like normally our games are close, but this time they blew us out. But that's all right. We still 7-2. We still having an amazing season right now. And tonight we got we on a Monday night game prime time. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars. We get Trevor Lawrence and crew coming in town. No better way just to go into Duval and go ahead and get that win and redeem ourselves from that tough loss. So let's go ahead and see what our weekly strategy is going to be against this team. All right, so we're going to defend the inside run. I can get that. And we're going to throw it medium. They look like they are in the medium, but I'm with it. We can't play around with those linebackers, but maybe throw a medium because of their front seven may be blitzing a lot. We'll have to see. And we got some upgrades here. Garrett Wilson is finally in the 90s club. And the legit 90s club, not the 90s club that you get with team morale and other perks throughout the season. He's legit in the 90s club. And that's well deserved, I mean, with the season that he's having. And then Timmy is not getting that much playing time, but he also gets an upgrade. He's in the 70 club now. All right, so let's go ahead and check the injury report and see what this game is look like, what we're rolling into. We're full strength. That's what I love to see. Our guys healthy. Shout out to our training team, our training staff. And Gerald Everett is hurt. Maybe that's why Juwan JJ, he's having a great season. All right, so now let's go ahead and get ready for the game and see what we're gonna be running this game. All right, we're gonna be rolling with defense.
It's week 10 of the National Football League, and the spotlight falls on Martin Emerson. He'll make you pay if you throw his way too often.
That boy been having a hell of a season. Martin Emerson been having a hell of a season. All right, y'all, here we go. It's time to get that bounce back. It's time for us to continue to show why we are a Super Bowl contending team with Mike Tomlin and Garrett Wilson as our new additions to this team. It's time to showcase it. It's a big game. We can't take Jaguars lightly.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today because
ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Returning it from the 4.
There you go, let's shut it down.
26-yard line. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, he's had some time to work past their last game, and he needed every second of it. A 4-interception game isn't easy for anybody to move on from, even for the shortest of memories. He's got to get his head right this week. This team needs him to deliver.
On first down, they'll run.
There we go.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him around 6. That's going to make it
I wonder if we're going to see
7-4.
Quinshawn crank it up on his second half of the season. I still think he can still be a 1,000-yard rusher.
Down to the running back. He's forward, gets a couple of yards.
3rd and 2.
By 48, Oluoku.
Time to convert.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ooh,
And he
that's a nice sack. I mean, a nice tackle.
So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. And bringing them out to former number 1 overall
What is his
pick out of
stats?
Clemson in 2021.
Okay, 9
Trevor
picks. Oh, yeah.
Lawrence.
So he could throw
Win is a win for
interceptions.
him, whether he goes for
We're going to
400
change that
yards
to
or
about
five
11 or 12 picks before this game over with.
once like last week.
Gotta
To be
speak
the
it into
team first guy
existence.
He is. He'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And he found some running room for a nice game. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Let's throw a little blitz at him. See how he handle it.
They're set up with 2nd and short.
Come down some. Got to be careful with those throws. That can turn into a pick six real fast, messing with us. Yes, there you go. Good tackle.
That's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
2nd and 10. Bring it in some.
Need to get some positive yardage here. They go right back to ETN. And that's good yardage.
That was a nice juke.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later
Nah, we ain't
occasion.
going for that. We ain't going for that, Trevor.
Lawrence on the play fake.
Don't you do it.
He's just gonna
Ooh-wee.
get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Come in some more. Come in again. Let's go.
Out of the gun, again to
Yep.
ETN.
There you go.
And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
All right.
A less than ideal
Now
3rd
let's
and
switch
8
it
here.
this way.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
That was a nice catch.
Brings it in.
That was a nice catch.
And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Connection made. Travis Etienne. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Let's run a
2nd
little
down
man.
now, 7 to go.
Bring it in some. I need some pressure. Let me get up out your way.
Lawrence working from the
Get to
gun.
him.
Gets this to Johnson. And they have this run into the red zone now at the 15. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good.
All right,
for
they driving it down the
Jacksonville.
field pretty good on us. Get back.
Working inside the red zone.
Nice defense, Bolden.
Oh, that is going to hunt him. A drop touchdown.
That's good
in the end
defense.
zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is. If he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Watch it.
2nd and 10. Here's
Watch it.
Lawrence.
Good defense.
Staccato pass there. It's
Good
knocked away,
defense.
incomplete.
Let's throw a little blitz at them at the
Last
same
pass
time.
unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Y'all got to go get them.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. He's on the move. He'll make a big
Uh-uh.
run on the ground.
Ooh, good stop.
He's brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard
They going
line.
for it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and
Come
1.
here.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown,
I pressed the wrong, well, I didn't press the wrong button. They gave me the wrong player.
The Jaguars have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
But that's I gotta stop. My problem is when it comes to madness, I gotta stop clicking on these players. Like sometimes I gotta let the player make the play. Like it's just a force of habit where I just have to switch on a person where I see where the ball is going to make a play. And sometimes it's best that you don't click on nothing.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. The Browns down
All right.
receiver Garrett Wilson.
While that's going, let's see what we're gonna run coming up.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Weak.
Having such a great
Weak.
season in this
Let's
offense.
break
You can
tackle.
see actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something
Ooh,
out
we're
of
gonna be
nothing,
going
Kate,
full.
that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest
Come on.
gain.
They not playing with this running game.
Quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
All right, 2nd and 9. We gotta make something happen, Shador.
Here we go, 2nd and 9.
There you go. Nice.
Completed over the middle.
I can dig it.
And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night.
We'll let them run this play and then we'll jump in.
Browns in control
Because I'm confident my boy Shador is going to get this first down. Do not run that ball. Oh, never mind. That's my bad. Sometimes I forget Quinshawn. My bad. Since we feeling good, let's run it again.
Hands off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on Hurts. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front.
There you go. Keep it simple. I take that little game.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
And then we get the first down here.
Will look for their tight end short and
John, I'm going to need you to hold it down. I just need a little bit of time.
there's their consistent
Right there.
source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And they have this well into the red zone now.
That's
at the
why I
15.
love David Njoku.
That's an 11-yard
Anybody
pickup,
else
and
that
it gives
probably
them the
would have been
first down.
tackled.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity.
Take what they give you.
Make an impact play.
First down from the red zone.
Hey,
And that one's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a
you know, sometimes I think what Madden try to do is
but in this close,
they start glitching this game up because they know that Madden 26 coming out, so they do things to where you just feel like it's time to go get the new game, because that don't make no sense. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get it in there. Get in there.
The Browns can
Hell of
tie
a
it up
run,
in the
boy.
second after cutting into the lead.
He almost
Hopkins
blocked
knocks the
that.
extra point through. And the Browns tie this game 1-1.
All right.
He's down shy of
If my team don't show that they can get a stop or can stop converting a third down, we might be in trouble.
Offense ready to begin
We're gonna have to
this
crank it
drive.
up a little
First and
bit.
10. Now it's Lawrence. Can't connect
Yeah.
over the middle. It's incomplete.
Feel how we feel. There you go.
Find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Miles, I don't know if you know, but he got a little bit too much time in that pocket.
Looking to throw. Lawrence finds the end route complete. And they'll take him down.
Yeah, a little bit too much time for comfort in that
Picks
pocket
up
for me.
15 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Counter give to Etienne. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Bring us just a little bit of blitz. Just a little bit.
Etienne again. And he'll push this upfield and earn that a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's brought down.
I had him rush up the middle for a reason. That hole was still big as the Mississippi River.
All the time. Big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end.
Trevor Lawrence too
Back to
comfortable
the
for
line
me.
they go. It's 2nd down. From the 28.
One-hander? Martin?
So Rock, this offense starting to find its
One-hander.
as they finish things
That's
with
what
a
you're gonna
touchdown
allow.
there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish. Because you want
We gotta
to have that
tighten up.
mindset, even early in the game, that field goals
We've been going for a few days. We got to tighten up.
to make sure they finish with 6 points.
On now is Cook to kick this away. There's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races.
We got to tighten up.
They've got first down from the 31. ETN to begin the drive.
Sit him down.
And they'll bundle this
Sit
up
him
after a
down.
4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's run a little blitz.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connects with Johnson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, he ain't budging on them blitzes.
Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Sit him down. Hey, he better not get up.
He's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. Gets it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone.
Stay in your zone, Rich.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence.
Right there. There you go.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up
Y'all got to
2nd
get
down.
to the quarterback faster, though. Y'all not getting to the quarterback fast enough.
Now Lawrence. He'll get this to ETN. It's inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's me trying to hit stick every play. Can't hit stick every play, Rich. Can't do that.
From the red zone now.
Yeah,
Has the Jacksonville
that play was
touchdown.
cooked.
The Jaguars gets him right inside
All right,
the 30.
Shador. We're going to have to go out there and do something.
Back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They're trailing.
I don't know what
There's
their
an
safety
outside
gonna do.
block, and They could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Right there. Right there.
Catches made
Right
down
there.
right sideline.
Right there. It's not your normal tight end. That's not your normal tight end. I just want to let y'all know that.
No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but
For what?
the replay official wants to
Did I
take
step
another
out of
look at
bounds?
this on their own. Well, I certainly don't envy the officials here. A lot of times, Brock, you can...
They said I stepped out of bounds.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned.
That's what's up. Cook him again.
Throwing from the gun here.
Wow.
He lets one fly. Deep
Judy.
downfield. Touchdown, Cleveland. We've
You
seen
think
him
we
do a
came
lot.
in here to play
He was
around?
able to catch, Brock. That one,
Oh,
that one just
shit.
got fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs
We gotta
have
fight
no
back.
end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there because they want to put a touchdown.
Our offense is going to have to keep us in the game until
Right down the middle.
our defense start clicking. Our defense will start clicking. We just got to hold the line.
7 on the team, and they will kick it away here. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can
All
stop
right,
him.
they're going to be trying to get this ball downfield, so we got to be careful.
Jaguars in a good starting spot for this drive. Coming up, 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the
Sit him
outrage.
down. Make him use the timeout. There you go.
From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
One thing about them, they use their tight ends.
From the 37.
Sit him down.
To his running back.
Sit him down. Good tackle, Grant.
Moving the line to limit the gain to a yard. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
What you gonna do, Trevor? What's going on?
Looking to throw.
Better not.
Coverage holds
That
up,
boy
and he just
smart.
had to get rid of it. We have reached halftime. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3.
Those last two drives, downs, we kind of had them boxed a little bit, so I want to see if we can capitalize on that.
drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence.
Don't be scared.
Couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Don't tell me they're getting a little nervous now.
Footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Watch the one.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Try to tear your back off.
Hits. He gets flattened to the ground. 1st and 10 from the 41.
I told you. I told you. I told you.
You know, that's just
Them receivers
can't
playing with
happen on
us.
first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down.
That's all it took.
But on first down,
That's all it took. We just had to change the momentum a little bit. Now we right where we want to be.
First down.
We right where we want to be.
Here's the lone back on the handoff.
There you go.
Advance this
Good
down
run.
to the 38-yard line.
Who is that hurt?
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
This the play that had him cooked last time.
The 2nd and short.
Oh,
From the 38.
Oh.
He put everything he
Oh.
had into that throw.
oh.
They connect on the deep shot. That's a Cleveland
Gotta be
touchdown.
careful. Can't do one-on-ones.
And they've loved
Can't
the
do
scoring
one-on-ones with
production
us.
he's brought out of their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Watch him. Watch BTJ.
Lawrence looking to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas.
Just sit down.
And he'll
Sit
get out
down.
to the 34 before he's tracked down.
that is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he has it up
Good
towards
tackle, y'all.
midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Let's not let him get too
14
comfortable.
on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the gun, ETN gets it. And that's good yardage.
I don't like them holes that he's getting.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now we give to ETN.
There you go. Good job.
And he's brought down for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Shut it down, Isaiah.
Now give this
Get
up
to
the middle
him.
to ETN.
Good job.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
I don't even want him to get a field goal.
Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Lawrence working from the gun. Has a man. It's Brown. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
It ain't even no point of worrying about the over the top. They not going over the top.
Throw reeled in by Thomas.
Whoa.
Jukes the defender. And they finally bring him down.
I wasn't expecting a tackle to be missed like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars can
I thought that was a clear space for Emerson to get an interception, but I guess not.
Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
I guess this is about to be a high, offensive game at this point.
Connects on the point after.
Our defense don't have the juice today.
28 receiver. They've got 1st down from the 31. And it's an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. He makes the half go. That's a touchdown on the pick 6.
I didn't see him.
On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good.
If you know anything about this season, we're going to sling it. That ain't going to stop us from nothing.
From the 34. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. Thrown back,
Oh.
gets the handoff.
Oh,
Takes out a run stop,
nice.
and he'll push
And
this
hell of a
upfield
block,
and earn them a new
Dwayne.
set
The
down.
one.
Okay, don't think for
That was a
second
hell
this
of
is
a
time
block.
to step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to push the envelope and get aggressive.
Yeah, that was boxed.
Pretty short game. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds a man right side. And he's gonna
There
be
you go.
brought down. Looks like at that
There you go.
37-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
To throw here on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend
Go
on.
get it, Fanning.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
That's caught for the first. And they keep
Garrett
running
Wilson.
down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
We got a Garrett Wilson, y'all.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They just get the play off. This is reeled in.
We got a Garrett Wilson.
And he's brought down.
Let's see what we
inside
running
the
for
10
fourth
at the
quarter.
9. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not
We're going
out
to end
on
it
the
in full.
scoreboard.
They making us play the whole game. That's what's up.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
Good run.
And he's tackled with the first
Good
down
run.
yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required.
Get off me.
Rolls through the
Get off
defense
me.
for a touchdown. The Browns
Baker.
will bring him down inside the 30.
All right.
Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And after the impressive
Gotta do
drive we
something.
just
We gotta do
witnessed,
something.
you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right
Yeah,
here. They got to
yeah.
give their defense a chance to catch the ball and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down. Now it's Lawrence. And that's taken in by
Good tackle.
ETN.
Good
And they'll
tackle.
make a stop up at the 46-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Who's that on? 72?
Along the line there. That's gonna
Oh,
cost the
Little?
defense 5. To the line for 2nd down. Here's Lawrence to throw.
Got you. Got you.
First real mistake.
Got
That's
you.
intercepted.
Got
And the
you.
Browns will take over.
Good
This
job,
is Carson's
Carson.
first interception of our
Great
season.
instincts.
He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, they hotter than fish grease now.
The lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where as a QB you've got to have the vision
Oh.
to not just see
Oh.
your routes,
Oh.
but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Ooh.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets this
Quinshawn
one
giving
down
us
to the
that run
30-yard
game we
line.
need now.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Get on up, big dog. You good. Yeah.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this
First
forward
down.
to the 19. Give him 11 yards,
Yep.
had the
Run
yards
that ball.
first, but he was
Run it.
hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Okay, they zoned out.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's on a quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's all right. That's all right. Let's go.
Situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the
Garrett
chains.
Wilson gonna kill him. As much as they if they give him that crossing route every time, he gonna kill him. Run the ball. Run it.
We can say the triple digits on the season becoming less of a
We
dream.
one-on-one over there too. You think I'm gonna throw it to him? Nope.
They'll try and punch it in. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about the football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And he drives it forward for a modest gain.
That wasn't no touchdown.
It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's 3rd and less than a yard.
That wasn't no touchdown.
It's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5
Okay,
yards
bet.
a run, you can be a pro.
This is. So our coach is Mike Tomlin. You supposed to kick the field goal.
Inches away on the previous down, and then to get the sack, game-changing kind of plays.
No, I'm not even gonna play. You kick the field goal. I'm not gonna play. You kick the field goal.
Justin Hopkins. This from just 23 yards away. That one is good.
Kick the field goal. Kick the field goal. Let your defense work.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Watch Travis.
Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield.
Come on, Isaiah.
Big shot is hauled in. Peter in bounds. But no, what a play.
That was tough. Isaiah's good in the box,
Gain, and all of a sudden,
and he's not good at down the field like that. That was a great play call by them.
That's complete. Here's Brown. A nice pickup on 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
It ain't over. Get over there.
They'll run. ETN. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it.
Good sack.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Throwing now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on.
What y'all
It's
gonna do?
incomplete.
They're gonna try to win the game. They're gonna kick. They're gonna kick it. All right, here we go, y'all.
Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Looking good, and it's
38-38. That's why I'm glad that I didn't go
Such a
for it.
confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate.
We got a
You can
minute
rely
and 3
on such a
timeouts to
kicker
get
in these
downfield
moments.
and at least get in field goal
Timeouts
range.
incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
He's
And
got
let
the
Dylan
lead
work.
past the 30.
And let Dylan work.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Let's go.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he hasn't been a stranger to the end zone this season, no sir, including
Right
on
there.
their prior drive, Brock. A pretty
Right there.
important touchdown for him.
Right
Look at
there.
the season total. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Back to throw.
Whew.
Trying for the deep ball.
He came out of nowhere.
Directs that deep
I saw him running down there.
second down.
I feel more comfortable with Wilson in this dig.
He'll throw it.
Feel more comfortable with Wilson in this dig. Don't call holding.
As this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
That's what we needed. That's exactly what we needed.
As we expected, partner.
Exactly what we needed.
So put it at the spot and give him that first down.
Yep.
The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
There ain't gonna be no turnover.
Running it after the penalty.
Yep.
They take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have a game, Quinshawn. Have a game, Quinshawn.
So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see.
45-38. This game is crazy.
Here. Pickett set to pass. He finds Johnson.
Yep. What the hell was that? And y'all let him get out of bounds? Hey, Madden, don't you start. Don't you start. I'm not having it today.
Take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Inside the 30. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Pickett to throw.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
He's taken down.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Play drives them back.
Jeez.
2nd down coming up. So the Browns.
All right, man, what a game. I guess Trevor Lawrence got hurt somewhere up in there towards the end, but he was 76% completion rate, 306 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. But Shador was right there behind him, 77% completion rate, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Quinshawn was the guy, though. Quinshawn stole the game. I talked about in the beginning, us getting our running game back on track, 114 yards. 3 touchdowns. He was amazing. Dylan too, man, on a return game. Dylan did his thing. Garrett Wilson for us, man. He was the one that was making the big plays. He got him a touchdown. BTJ for them was doing their thing. De'Ami Brown as well. But we came out with the victory. Our defense was kind of lackluster a little bit. That's the only thing, man. Like, I wanted to see them do more, but hey, they stepped up when it counted. And I think with Jeremiah with that big sack at the end, Carson Schwarzenegger had a big interception, so I'm not mad at it. We got the win, so that's moving us to 8-2. All right, y'all. Welcome to week 11. Welcome to the Packers week. And the Packers are 7-2. We 8-2. So this is supposed to be a good game. NFC game versus the AFC game. You could be looking at a potential Super Bowl matchup the way it's looking. I also saw Bills got their first loss. Bills are now 8-1, and I'm very curious of who beat them. The Cowboys. They let the Cowboys come in and hand them their first loss. I'm surprised. I think within next week we're gonna be able to go and see what the playoff picture is gonna look like coming up soon. But before we even get to all that, I think the biggest thing is we need to focus on these Packers. We squeezed out a win against Jacksonville in a high-scoring game. But this one, we can't allow it to be like that just because Green Bay is definitely far more superior than playing a Jacksonville Jaguars. All right, so as we get prepared for them, this team is totally different than what we've been facing. So let's see what our game plan is. Everything is gonna throw us short, which makes sense. We both have two good offenses, so I'm pretty sure the whole time we're gonna be trying to stop each other just from. It's gonna be a lot of dink and dunking. Okay, we got some upgrades. Okay, Wyatt Taylor trying to go out with a bang. Got him a little upgrade. I think this is his last hurrah with us as the Browns. And then we got Ben Morris, which, I mean, he's probably gonna be replaced in this year's draft if we get that far. Because like I said, if we win the Super Bowl, then we're gonna go ahead and start getting ready for NCAA. But if not, we got another season we got to do. I mean, that's the goal. We got to get them a Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and check the injury report. Make sure we good. No Isaiah Simmons, but that means we get to see the rookie. We get to see Deacon Bolden today in this game, y'all, which is kind of exciting. Which I might end up keeping him there. Especially after that game. I mean, Isaiah been doing a lot of great things, but I think it's just time to see what we got in the rookie too. So this is a perfect game for him to be able to come in and start in that spot. So let's just make sure. All right, starting lineup is good. Thrash, yep, looking good there. Yep, Emerson, Deacon Bolden. Perfect. Then let's go to specialist. Deacon Bolden time in the slot. I love it. Perfect. All right. Now let's see what we're going to be running. All right, look like we're gonna be running moments, y'all.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Browns' second-year running back.
Man, Quishon only got 605 yards. We got to change that.
This year, it's the Browns and the Packers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple of QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket,
All right, here we go. Let's get it.
Making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. As this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
See what Jordan's stats looking like for the season. What he been doing?
They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
21 touchdowns, 8 interceptions.
Performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had.
We got our hands full, y'all.
It's so to keep it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And they had that one contained.
All right, good start off. We got to worry about Josh Jacobs. Maybe haven't faced a pass rush like that. Maybe that's a little bit different from him. I don't know. They count it as an incomplete. They count it as an incompletion. Give us our sack. We ain't playing with y'all.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
It's a totally different schedule this season, huh? Y'all remember when that'll pop up and it'll say 23 for 23? Not this year. That boy cleaned it up.
One of the pillars in their win. Certainly some momentum to build on today.
Wilson's got it. And they'll manage managed to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup.
Wilson might mess around and get 1,500 yards received. Oh my goodness.
Looks like somebody was banged up.
Oh my goodness.
Garrett Wilson being examined out there, hopefully for nothing serious.
Oh my goodness.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline.
Yeah, we still got Njoku, we still got Jerry, but man.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that kick?
We back to our starting lineup from last year, y'all.
Some looks here, it will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Show him you ain't scared, Shador. The rest say y'all gonna remember me.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Ooh,
Give now from the gun.
ooh, I love it. There y'all go.
Red zone at the 16. Run gets him 7.
I like that
brings up
run.
7-3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice
Who
play,
is
a
this,
solid
Judy?
game, but it's also a
Thrash
run that you
over
know,
there.
and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really broke the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach, a play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
There you go.
And it took a couple.
Y'all gotta run. Y'all gotta let me push through.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2. Sometimes
Oh,
3
nice
downs.
tackle.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
All right, let's put it in the end zone.
Here's 3rd and goal.
I'm looking more for Thrash.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown.
Good job.
The Browns have a great
I ain't forgot about you, Thrash.
first points. PAT is up and good from Hoptoon.
All right, let's go defense.
And Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he is the NFL leader
Get to
in
him.
rushing yards as we work
Good
through
tackle,
now.
Brooks.
He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Now we'll take a moment
There
to
you
check
go.
out his
Talk to
numbers
him,
on the
Miles.
ground from a week ago.
Talk to him. Let him know.
Let's go. Let's see
Let
how
them
he
know where they
goes.
playing at.
Shotgun run for Love.
Nope, get to it. The tackle.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
This a big down.
He's on the table here for 3rd and 3.
No, you better not. God damn it.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd.
That's a nice run.
They'll take him down at the 43-yard
I ain't
line.
even gonna hate on that.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
All right.
See how they attack this 1st down block from the 43. Play fake, it's Love.
Get to him. Get to him.
Fires one deep down the middle.
Ooh.
It was incomplete.
Cow.
Through the contact.
Now, if that was Justin Simmons, that would have been going the other way. Come on. Rookie rolls. Good defense, though.
That physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He's looking
Fine.
There we go. Grant gonna show you how to do it. Grant gonna show you how to do it. Yep.
Take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Good job, boy.
How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
Nice little run.
We just marvel at both of them. You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, you can go to the
Yeah,
end
keep.
zone.
All right, Clark.
This time, it
Better
is a
watch yourself, boy. You better watch yourself, boy. There you go. Talk to him.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Watch that edge.
Give down to the running back. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Edger and Cooper there.
Let's see what we're gonna be running in a second.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Look like defense.
Fine.
Ooh, woo. That boy Judy. I see you out there. Judy said you can count on him to be wide receiver 1.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing from the gun.
Be careful out there. That ain't your typical cornerback now. Tread carefully.
Stevie knew where that throw was going. With that intuition,
Whoa. All right.
We've hit the end of one, and this showdown between two of the leagues been
Get ready to run defense, 3rd and 15.
Very long.
Don't let that pocket collapse. Oh, good defense. That was good defense.
Headed back out for a new series. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's probably top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season.
Good defense. Good defense. Watch him. Oh, you got to make that tackle. You got to make that tackle, Deacon. I know Jacob's a big boy. I know he is, but you got to make that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to
right over.
So we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment.
You better not.
In particular, when the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep it short of the sticks.
Good tackle. I shouldn't have ran that man.
Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Hand off here to Jacobs.
Good one, Mike.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action.
Watch him.
Defense honest.
What's it? Jordan. That should have been 2 picks. Come in. Come in.
Love from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. First down from the red zone.
Good one, Grant. Good one.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Loves to throw again.
Yeah. Good job. I felt like it looked like he ran that same play. The same play back to back.
The incomplete pass. We've got someone shaken up and in need of some medical attention. Love now on 3rd and goal.
All right, let's go, Shador. Let's go.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty
You might as well ran the ball if you was going to do that.
Now, 7 to go.
The yards is yards. Let's go. There you go. Okay, 3rd and 1.
6 yards. Brought down by
You got to convert, Shador.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to the well again.
You got to go. You got to hit the hole. All right, let's get a stop because this game can change real fast.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Able to get it to
He caught that?
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Running on 1st here with Jacobs.
The tackle.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle to Michael Hall.
I like Mike Hall, man. Mike Hall is putting an imprint all on this game. Like I said, he's doing what I thought Mason Graham was going to do.
The Packers pushing for a score before the break.
He's doing that in 2 seasons.
It's 2nd and 5. Love out of the shotgun.
Good one, Jordan.
Right as the ball does,
Good
and it
one.
knocks it free, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air. with
He caught that?
With the catch.
That was a good catch.
There with a new set of downs to
That's
boot.
a good catch.
Escapes the pocket. He's gonna
Boy.
take a run. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
Go, y'all.
Packers take their first time out. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Jacobs running behind center. And that's good yardage.
I didn't think he was going to run it. That was nice.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Finds Jacobs complete.
There you go. Good job.
This one does not go far.
Carson, where you going? You hurt?
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to say,
There you go. Get to him. Good job.
much smaller. Case in point right there.
Force a field goal.
Now timeout taken
Force a
by
field
Green
goal.
Bay. That's it, 2nd. So now here's 3rd and 5. Love looking to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I told you this one's going to be a low-scoring game.
1st and 10. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, bro.
All right.
Even into the second
Let's
half,
go.
we're
Let's go.
still waiting for one of these offenses to take
Take what they
charge.
give you,
What you're
Shador.
feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough, and offensively, yeah, it's time
Nice.
to toughen up, and maybe more
Nice.
importantly, sharpen up.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They go play action on first. Throw right side, caught by Njoku. And he's short of the first. After
He going to go with his reliable guy. He going to go into Njoku, and I'm not mad at it.
From the 44 here
Get it
on
out.
2nd down.
Nice.
Judy there to grab it. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
Oh, you got to hike it. You got to hike that.
Plowing up the middle. He's contained at the line for no gain. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Get it out.
He's got Njoku on the
3rd and
sideline.
5. All right, that's when we in.
Entering
Let's
Cooper
go.
there to make the stop.
Let's go.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw.
Huh.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down
Mm-hmm.
the line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Running right side.
There's all on that.
Past the line.
He got him 5 catches, though. Let's go.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Okay.
Now give running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Gary was all over that.
This drive in
3rd and
some serious
12.
trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
That was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
And he's going to take this one in. Drive starts out with
All right.
1st and 10.
We gave ourselves a little cushion again.
Field goals
Good
like this on
job.
their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to.
Get to him.
And they've got him behind
There
the
we go.
line for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
I see you, Deacon.
Shotgun now for Love. This is real
Good job.
lead.
3rd and 3.
It's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Love on 3rd and short. He completes it in traffic.
He held on to that. That's
He's gonna
tough.
get this up to the 45
There's a
before
lot
he's
of
brought down.
contact.
Play fake. It's Love.
Get to him. Good job. Good job.
In for a target.
That boy Jeremiah fought through that whole rep.
Takes the handoff now. Love.
Good tackle. 3rd and 5 again. At some point, we got to stop these third down conversions.
From the gun on third down.
Fight, Jeremy. There y'all go. Is that you, Deacon?
Comes through.
Is that you, Deacon? Hey, I feel you. Hey, talk your stuff, rookie. Talk your stuff, rookie.
And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Got 46 on his first punch, so this one's pushing a little more distance.
All right, so while they coming out here, we're gonna see what we're gonna end the game with. We in nice position.
Let out on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why.
All right, we're gonna end on defense.
Nice solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's at. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it. Oh, they get to a final line, and he loses the football. And it's a turnover.
He was already down.
So just like
Yeah,
all
review
touchdowns,
that.
all
No,
turnovers,
he was
all
already
super
down.
fumbles, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah,
We'll
pretty
have to-
bang-bang play
he
out
was
there. It's
down,
tough to
for
see
sure.
exactly what happened on our first look.
He was down.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down.
Get him, Shador. They playing with us now. They playing with us.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Entering Cooper there to make the stop. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down.
All right, 3rd and 11. Let's make something happen.
Back to throw now.
There you go.
Setting up the running back screen.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Push this upfield and
That was a
earn
nice
that
play.
reset
It was a nice
down.
play.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
There you go. Now we're going to run the ball. Y'all know what to do. Run the ball.
Now he'll throw off the
Oh.
play fake.
He feeling good.
Finds a man right side.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never
Nice run. Nice run, Pierre.
get a completion. They're at a premium
I
in
like
this
that.
league.
Nice run.
And a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1. Don't dance. Get to it. Good job. Good job. Work the clock. Let's work the clock.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. They send it down, starts letting off some
Ooh-wee.
lights.
That
And
was
he
a
won't
tough hit.
salvage that.
You can't
It's a
take too
loss
many.
on
You
the
can't
play.
take a couple of those, Shador.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Into the hands of
You got to
Tillman,
stay in bounds,
complete.
Tillman. Good catch.
And he goes out a
You
little
left some
short of
yards on the
40.
table.
Throwing on 3rd and long.
Ooh, I like how you stayed in that pocket.
It's Njoku. And he just on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Jacobs gets it to
Don't start. Don't run the ball. Don't be disrespectful.
For just 1 yard.
We 4th and takeaways. Don't be disrespectful.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Don't you run that ball. There you go. You'll take that all day. 3rd and 3.
And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. All plays
Come over
on
here.
the table here for 3rd and 3. Love out of the shotgun. Gets this one to Watson. And he'll get it up to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup.
Y'all better start moving that ball a little bit different now.
Love from the gun.
Whoa.
Fits it through the middle.
Whoa. What was that?
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown.
I don't like that.
The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th.
That was a nice
It's a
ball.
Romeo Dobbs.
I ain't even gonna hate. That was a nice
Big
ball.
spot for the Packers
Now they
here.
going for
They'll go
2.
They motion the tight end over. Loves to throw again.
Shut that down. Right, that's right. That's right, Carson.
Meantime, they do know exactly what they need. If you consider that golf analogy,
That's not gonna get it.
when it matters the most.
We need 2 first downs. I'm telling you what we need, Shador. Let's keep it simple.
Pass play now.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. A nice step up.
Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away. So after that prior
Shador.
incompletion, we've got third down.
And your helmet, I'm telling you, we need 2 first downs. Make it happen.
Throw it.
He didn't hear me. He didn't. He must have didn't hear me. All right, defense. We need a stop,
A nice starting
preferably a
spot for the Packers this
turnover.
drive.
Let's make it happen.
Here's Love. Splits a couple of defenders and completes
Keep playing with me. Keep playing with
And
me.
they'll make a stop up at the
That's gonna be a
46-yard
pick
line.
in a second. Keep playing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. Watson with the catch. And this is marked down
2-minute
along
warning.
that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Packers. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Packers trailing by 5. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Love. That'll be complete.
Nope, I'm right there. Good job.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner. Really important.
Sit him down. Good one, Hickman.
Short throws.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. Looking to throw it. Cut by Jacob.
What the hell?
Makes the tackle, bringing grass ahead. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
They got Jacobs activating, man. Be careful.
First time out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Back to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Sit him down.
Blocks him.
There you go. 4th down. You got a decision to make.
Stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for it. Jacobs.
What the hell? Not only did he damn get the touchdown, he got a first down. He got the touchdown.
Here's a toss to the left. And he made the line of scrimmage.
We got 3 timeouts, Shador.
There to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Let's see if Shador can work.
Dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Get down. Here we go. Can we see the comeback kid do it again? Let's see.
Being super aggressive is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the
Whoa.
board.
Whoa, my
Pushing deep
goodness.
downfield. He
tried it.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact.
This is where I miss Garrett, man. I miss Garrett Wilson.
Here he is to throw. That's Tillman. He's got it.
Timeout. Let's get to field goal range.
Up to the 41. Lions take the first of their 3 timeouts.
You got 2 shots right now.
To throw.
Ooh.
Completes beyond the marker.
You got to use this last time out wisely.
Midfield, they're gonna mark him at the 48.
You got to use this last time out wisely.
Setting up to pass.
Okay. Okay.
Forced that
Okay.
towards right. So there's the timeout called, and we're gonna see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Here's
You got to be
2nd and
quick.
5.
Quick.
This time they're gonna get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but they're
I think this is where a veteran quarterback would have called a quick out, got his kicker a little bit closer to be able to make that kick. And I think Shador was just looking to throw the ball downfield, possibly getting the end zone. I like those quick passes, but those quick passes made us burn timeouts that we really needed down the end because we had to call a timeout not close to where we needed to go. So, I mean, Shador had a good game, but it's just those last at the end. And Josh Jacobs did Josh Jacobs thing. I'm not even mad. I can't say it's a Madden thing, but Josh Jacobs is a beast in Madden, so I'm not even gonna take that from him. We got to see what's going on with Garrett Wilson too, because we missed him in a space like that. That's what we need, a Garrett Wilson. So we need to figure out what's going on with them. Good game, but we got to take the L. Oh man, I'm almost scared. Okay, 3 weeks. I can deal with that. He's gone for 3 weeks, so I think we'll be fine. We got the Steelers, we got the Jets coming up. To take a look at the mock draft that's came up, look like Saints going for a quarterback at this point. A couple of quarterbacks, look like 2 top quarterbacks coming off the board, 6'4" and 6'5" guys that look like they're really good. Scrolling down, we got 2 first-round picks, y'all. So we looking at beefing up the line for sure, because like I said, I have a feeling my guys is gonna retire. And this is a tackle, like as you can tell when you look at this draft, there's 3 right tackles right there, another right tackle. We're mocked to have with 6'4", 331 pound Kenya McGowan from Utah. Right now, that's mocked to us. We 85% scouted him. And then if we come down, we got another pick 29. It's another right tackle, 6'4", 320 from Notre Dame. Will we get 2 right tackles? It depends on who's on the board and what it looks like. This is only the 2nd mock draft. But if it's some people we can move around, we will. But if needs be, we're gonna bolster that line. Because look, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like it's about 10 offensive tackles going in, and it could go in the first round. So yeah. So that was the Cincinnati. That was the Packers game. We went to 8-3, they're 8-2. We still got a pretty good record. So next week, this week coming up is the Pittsburgh Steelers week. This one, I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna go ahead and simulate, and I'm actually gonna show that one. I'm gonna just do a quick simulation, nothing too major, just so we can see what's going on, and then. For this, we're not going to worry too much about the game plan. Mike Hall Jr. got a back strain. Oh, we're dealing with injuries now. But that's okay. I think we still have a strong enough. Mason Graham can step in just fine. We got some good upgrades. Jeremiah's moving up. That's good for him. Okay, Tevin Jenkins, he got an upgrade. 27. We should have him a little bit longer. Jamari got him an upgrade that's much needed, especially with Garrett Wilson being out right now. Got Kyle Bolden, our rookie free safety. And he's having a solid season. I mean, it's nothing spectacular. Stardale. But he's having a pretty decent season. We got Deacon Bolden here. Still hitting Dev. Same way. When he's in, he's having a solid season. I mean, nothing spectacular. He did get him a nice sack last game. And let's burn through this Pittsburgh game. And then I'll put it on normal speed just so we can like at least see something what's going on. Okay, so it's 1st and 10 right now. See if we can stop a little something.
Throwing to start the drive. Dodson. He finds Austin complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Able to fight for about 4 yards there.
I don't know what. I think Madden nerfed that hit stick.
Like
it's just not the same how it was when Madden first came out at all.
Looking to throw. Dodson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
March DK.
Back to throw. Dodson. This is caught.
He held on to that.
Brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Warren.
Good job, y'all.
But instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dodson.
Ooh, that's nice. I thought he was going with Warren. Good run, Quinshawn. Good run, Dylan. Uh-oh, Judy cranking up. The door cranking up.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Eluding the
Gotta go.
pressure right.
There you go. Good job.
It's enough to pick up the 1st. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side.
Good job, Thresh.
And he gets it inside the 10.
Should do it through an interception.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
All right, end of the 1st quarter.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. As they've got it as we resume action.
Right there.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
I'm surprised.
This pass broken up. The contact.
I'm surprised that Njoku dropping that ball.
4th down.
Mm-mm.
Second and 5. In motion, the tight end. They'll stick with a passing game as he looks to throw.
Thank you. Jeez.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. Here comes the
Gotta stop letting them play with you like that, Miles.
3rd and 10. Back to throw. Dodson. And pressure coming.
Good job.
Got him once again. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This from 44 yards away. Boswell's kick is good. And they push the...
Okay, good conversion. All right, they want me to take over. I'll take over.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
All right, let's see if I can get Njoku to hit that corner route.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over
that didn't work.
But it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And it's knocked away. Stop it. Hits at the...
That was a good sack. All right, got the ball back. Driving down. Got a pretty good rushing attack right now. All right. Good conversion to Judy. All right, and we back in, y'all. We need to get a touchdown.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
In the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard
TJ Watt went
line.
untouched.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. And his throw is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Kick a field goal.
Good for just 3. And it'll be fourth down. Hopkins' kick is good, and that'll bring him back.
All right, we get the ball back. Come on. Running game is going. All right, we driving it. Penalty on DeJuan, of course. Penalty again. Yep, we're gonna have to go for it. We gotta go for it.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Pass taken.
Good way to hold on to the ball. Great way to hold on to the ball.
Second down and 3. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here's Sanders from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice
ain't
plays.
kicking no field goal.
Opportunities, but as you noted, Another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that
they need. They didn't give it to us. Oh, man.
So signs of life and what's
like we're gonna have to go on a little losing streak here.
Flag comes in as falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Yeah, man. They've been cheating like that all game. Ref, you ain't seen it?
Something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Back to throw. Dodson. He'll find Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Austin brings in the quick throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun on 3rd down. Dodson down to the 10. And he's in. This one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, that was a quick loss.
Spurred on by a strong performance.
Last thing we need right now is to go on the losing streak.
That gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed.
All right, so we did the simulation of the Steelers game. We lost that one 17-6. That dropped us down to 8-4 right now. We got to get it together. The last thing that we need is to go on a losing streak and start, messing up our position where we are week to week. So let's move to week 12, where it's the 4-7 Jets, and then we have the bye week, and then that's when we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching the Browns rock it on quarterback. He's gonna have.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Fields out of the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. Now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And that's a New York touchdown. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to... Fence comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is... This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. He has the first over the middle. And they... They'll run here. It's Hall. He's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Here's Fields to throw. The pass goes in and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. From a bit closer now, another look at 3rd and goal. Looking to throw Fields. Hall there to haul it in. He's brought down a little short. No, that's where they do get on the 10-yard line. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Folk is good. And add 3 to... And the Jets in the dime for this 3rd down. Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the... A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively.
Intercepted in the end zone. Sauce Gardner with the INT. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to take it in for the New York. Second and 10 now. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Sauce Gardner with the INT. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge game.
Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Throwing now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
That's caught for the first. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's first down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is caught for a score. We are not. It's a road win for the Jets. And it could have got.
All right, and there you go. We ended on a 3-game losing streak to go 8-5. We got our bye week coming up to be able to regroup. We should have Garrett Wilson back, with us losing Garrett Wilson for 3 weeks. I think that's a big part of it. As you can see in the playoff picture, I mean, we're there. But we're back in the same position we was last year when we battling the Ravens for a division spot. So we just got to get back on it. I think, Ravens are doing good. They, like I said, when we saw Ravens before, we know Ravens went on a winning streak, because I think the last time we saw them, they lost 3 games, and now they're 8-3. So we just got some things that we got to do. It's some things that we got to clean up for sure. Just as a team. And then coming up for our final schedule, I'm pretty sure it's going to be games that we're going to be playing. We got our bye week. We're going to play the Lions game. We should play the Vikings game. We may play the Patriots, and we may finish. Matter of fact, these games might be played depending on how the Lions and Vikings game go. But we'll see. But as you can see, our last 5 games, we went 1-5, and I don't like that at all. So that's where we at in the season. I still got a lot of hope for this team. I'm not getting discouraged at all. Just got a bad stretch, but we just got to make it to the playoffs and do our things. So other than that, thank you for chilling with your boy. Thank you for tuning in to Rich Chill and Play. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, salute.